Brent, what brings you out to the 2026 Paul Walker Memorial Tournament?
Well, I've been a worker here for a handful of years and a volunteer for the past couple. Honestly, when I started here, I didn't really think about playing in it too much. I played high school. I wasn't very good. The competitive nature is, I enjoyed having more fun, but there's something different about the Paul Walker tournament where it's like you actually get to, it's competitive, but you still have a lot of fun with just, you meet some new people, play around, you have fun, and it adds a little bit of competitive edge to it. So I just really enjoyed it. I started, 2 years ago, I guess now, and I'm going to keep on going at this rate.
You've already mentioned that you're kind of a regular around here. You started working with us, and now you're a volunteer. So why is that, Brent? Why is it that you've been involved with us? You've been involved with the city parks and the parks department here at the Paul Walker and Hobson.
For me personally, it started back, finishing up school at Western. The hours worked really well with my school schedule, but then once I got in here, just the coworkers I had were always awesome. I don't even call them coworkers anymore. I'd say we're all just kind of friends at this point. We go play golf on days off, hang out, do whatever. So it's really kind of the community feel, I guess, is the best way to describe it.
All right, give us your prediction. How are you going to shoot today? You getting ready to go off here in a few minutes? What are you looking for?
Well, say our friend Isaiah working behind the counter asked me, so am I here to go low today? And I said, well, I'm here to go. I don't know about low, though.
All right, I guess the last question I got, Jack may have some others. You got any pointers to anybody else, either looking maybe in the future, considering this, or anything about when they're coming out and playing something like this? Any advice?
I'd say just do it. You can get in your head a whole lot. You can think too much about it. That's just when kind of the stress and the overburden yourself with it. You just come out here, have a good time. That's all there is to it. I guarantee you'll like it.
Ms. Chase, welcome to the 2026 Paul Walker Memorial. Glad you're here. I guess just first point is what brings you out today?
Well, up until a year ago, I had never played in a golf tournament where an individual play, where you have to, finish every hole, get the ball in the hole, and play them as they lie. And so I decided last year to give it a try. I enjoyed it, and I'm back again this year.
Great. Well, I know you're here often, so you visit us throughout the year, all that sort of thing. So just tell us, what is it about Paul Walker that brings you out on a regular basis?
Well, I love the layout of the course, and it's a great course to walk. And for me, getting those steps in every day and trying to stay somewhat fit is something I really take a lot of pride in. And this course allows you to do that. And I've also created some real good friends here since retiring. And it's a beautiful, beautiful layout, beautiful course. Enjoy playing it.
Do you have any advice to anybody maybe either getting started or considering doing something like this? Can you give some advice to folks out there?
Well, I think that this particular course is great for a beginner. You've got several sets of tees you can play. You don't have a tremendous number of sand traps and other hazards. So fairways are very wide. You have a lot of room, not a lot of out of bounds to be concerned of. So I think that for somebody who's thinking about taking up the game, it's a great place to start and learn how to play.
Last thing, what's your prediction? How are you going to go today?
I'm trying to keep it in double digits and not get into triple digits is my goal. One of the best things about this is a chance to play with friends who you see on a regular basis. But this particular year, a friend of mine's back from Louisville, grew up here, and so it's going to give us an afternoon together to just enjoy the company and enjoy around the golf.
Thank you, sir, very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Love?
Yes, sir.
What brings you out today? What you going to do today?
Well, I grew up playing golf on this place and even worked here 2 summers when I was in college. I played in the first Paul Walker tournament in 1984, and I played golf with Mr. Walker. Yeah, he was a cool guy.
What's your prediction? What are you going to shoot today?
Well, if I could somehow manage to not have big holes, I'll be happy with somewhere in the mid-80s or lower.
We've been lucky enough here at Paul Walker to have some of Mr. Love's artwork on display. So anything you want to talk about that?
Well, it was like I did this golf-themed artwork, and I thought if y'all would be interested, since I had so much history here, if you wanted to put it on display at no charge. then we do that. And I've been an artist my whole life, and I'm a retired art teacher. So, but I also play golf a little bit too.
Any advice to anybody maybe either picking up the sport or considering playing in an event like this? Do you have any advice to somebody out there?
Learn how to chip and putt. If you can do that, you'll be able to beat a lot of people.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
All right.
All right, Mr. Lee, what brings you out today? What,
The annual Paul Walker Golf Tournament.
how many times you played in this?
I've probably played it for the last 30 years.
So, what is about this tournament that brings you out? Why do you
I enjoy golf, first of all, but secondly, once I started playing, it became one on my calendar. I just had to play it. I like the city having a tournament for the players here in town.
So, what was it about golf that even draws your attention to even play golf? Even get started?
I got through lifting weights and playing basketball and all those things, and I had some friends. Actually, had some friends that got me to come out and play, and I couldn't beat them, and so that made me decide I had to keep playing.
Any advice to anybody considering either playing golf, maybe even coming out and playing one of these events? What kind of advice would you give?
Enjoy it. That's the advice I give them. You know, it's a game, and we get frustrated and mad at ourselves. And I always joke and tell people, I said, if we get a call, somebody called us the names that we call ourselves on the golf course, we'd be in a fight. But you know, it's fun to do. You can stay competitive. As you get older, you can't play basketball and all those things. So this you can do.
I guess specifically about this course, give us some hints about how you play this course.
Well, it's different when you play it all year long, but when you play it like on the day of this tournament, you better be able to chip and you better be able to putt because the greens are fast. Where they normally roll out a foot past the hole, they're rolling 5 feet past the hole. So it's, you know, you got to keep your ball straight. You got to chip and putt.
Thank you, sir. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Tyler, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
tell us about how you, after 2 days, what brought you here as the champion in your flight?
Hey, first off, course was in great shape. I made a couple of comments coming up number 9 that it just doesn't look right without that clubhouse right there after playing in this for so many years. But yeah, hit it well today. Honestly, I haven't played many rounds of golf this year, and I'm proud to hit it around today and make it happen. So yeah.
Well, as you kind of mentioned, you've been in this tournament quite a bit. What brings you back year after year?
Just the fellowship, really. I know all the guys that are here playing, and really good golfers and just really good people. And I mean, being from Bowling Green, you know, this course I've played it for 25 years. So, and I enjoy every time I can come out here. And now little man's coming along with me, so that makes it even better.
So what about your dad bringing home the hardware? What do you think about all this?
I'm just glad that my dad just got this.
Yeah.
You're pretty proud of him? Yeah, it's a pretty great achievement.
Yeah, well,
Guys,
thank you.
Don't mind one last question. What kind of
Yeah.
advice you got for somebody that's either considering about playing in something like this, or if they want to see their scores improve? What kind of advice you got for those guys?
You just got to work at it. Yeah, you just got to work at it. You don't have to play a lot of rounds of golf, but you know, short game helped me out a lot this weekend, and I do a lot of chipping and putting when I can. I don't play many rounds, but I practice a lot. But anybody at any skill level has a chance out here, right? You know, it's just a good time to come out and put your skill to the test. But again, it's you know, course was in good shape. It had some tricky pins out there. Greens were fast, but like I said, anybody can score good at any moment. So, but yeah, no, my advice, just if you're considering competitive golf, this is the best place to start. So,
Carson, I'll put you on the spot. Does this mean in a few more years you'll be out here doing the same thing like your dad?
Yep.
All right. We'll hold you to it.
he's on the way. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
The 2026 Paul Walker, the 42nd time we've done this. Anthony, what brought you out this year?
Actually, this is my first tournament, and but I've been golfing for a while. I'm a volunteer at Hobson, so you know I do carts and stuff over there. But the environment, you know, I love it, and that's what it's all about: golfing in an environment and the people, of course.
So
Yeah.
first tournament. So how did you go from no tournaments to decide this is the year I want to do it?
Started off with Thursday scrambles. Like I said, I've been golfing for a long time now, and just this year I just decided to just do it, just play.
Well, got something in your hand there. How'd you get that? How'd you earn that? Walk us through your round, your 2 rounds, Saturday and Sundays. What gave you success out there?
Saturday, I shot a 90, and I was nervous. And today, I just put all that behind me and just focused on having fun. And so once I just started having fun, the game just came naturally. Yes.
What about somebody out there looking to maybe play in their first tournament or that sort of stuff, or even picking up golf in general? You got any advice to somebody that's thinking about becoming a golfer or maybe joining one of these tournaments like this one that you just did?
Yes. Never give up. Practice always makes perfect, and you ain't gonna be perfect. And this golf will make a liar out of you, but just keep going. You know, if it's something that you love, like I do, just keep going. Just keep playing.
Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good
Sam,
one.
Tina, thank you guys for giving a little time. You guys been with the Parks and Rec or city golf courses for quite a while, and the question is, what, your mainstays. I want to ask you guys, what is it that keeps you guys around? Why do you guys, we rely on you guys. You're trusted and great employees and volunteers. The reason why you guys love it so much. What keeps you around?
I was a starter for 2 years at Crosswinds, and I've been a ranger for the last 16, just meeting people, just the good and the bad. There's more good than bad, but just being with the people, the crowd, and my favorite lines is just like on TV or where'd you learn that or nice shot, just to keep, my goal is to make them want to come back and have a good time to do that. We've been doing this, 6, 7 years, follow leaders, and seeing some great golf.
Oh,
I call them kids, the 20, 30 years old, so we're 70 and I'm in 70s, but they can crush that ball. It's amazing.
today when I was registering people, Jared Brown says, "Are you going to follow me again this year?" I says, "Yes, I enjoy it." And he says, "I'm glad you're doing it." That's one of the reasons we like to come out and know the people and know the kids, and they respect us and we respect them. It's a great game.
You guys got any advice to anybody looking to either play more golf, maybe play in these competitions, or thinking about doing something? Any advice to them?
Well, the part of the reason we do this is for free golf. I get free golf, seriously, and we've been out 3 times this year. Worth it? No, but I'm not gonna quit. I love doing it. It's fun to do.
And watching those kids play, you think, okay, let's go and play. Nah, it doesn't work that way.
It's like watching television. They make it so easy, and I go out Monday, I can't hit squat. And they're just good. It's
true.
That's why they're here.
But it's a good group of people. Course is in great shape. We've been through plugs at Crosswinds. It was mud, and we came back. So it's a good group, good people, and good city.
Well, just want to make sure that hopefully this will pick up. But as far as having the Zepkas around, one of the reasons why you can have good events and good operations, you got to have good people.
Well, thank you.
2 people here
It starts at the top of you.
are
So.
good people. And when you have good people doing things for you, you tend to have good results. So thank you all very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Repeat, but first off, you're 2026, the 42nd annual Paul Walker Memorial Tournament. Talk us through your weekend, Drake. What brought you to be the champion, the repeat champion this year?
Yeah, so this tournament's always fun to come out. I think me and 3 other buddies have 16 years in a row or so. But this year was a little different, so I've got to play 1 round in the last 6 months. We just went through the probably toughest season of our lives. Our daughter was born and had some issues, and we were at Vandy for a little over a month. So the golf wasn't really a concern this year, which is weird. Then I end up playing better than I do most years. But I think it was just playing free out here, having fun with my buddies, not taking it too serious because it's not that important.
I'm going to throw some names at you.
All right.
So this is not just a repeat.
Yeah.
You're the 3rd.
Yeah.
Other year prior to this. So Dave Mahaney, Adam Gary, Matt Fuqua.
All right, yeah.
Drake Duncan. That's the only 4 3-time champions we got. We don't have a 4th. We don't have anybody that's ever won 4 years, by the way. So what's it mean to you to have that type of that kind of place in our community to join those 3 and kind of have this honor?
Yeah, well, it's a great honor because Adam Gary looked up to him. He was a swing coach and just a really good mentor once I got into college and was trying to understand college golf. Still never understood college golf too well, but and Matt Fuqua, good buddy. Looked up to him growing up playing out here. I was always the young kid watching them win the tournament. So it's a great honor, and looking forward to trying to be the only person to win it 4 times.
All right, you got to tell us what's the key to being successful on this golf course.
You got to hit fairways. You got to hit greens because they're very small. And so as you saw today, the scores were a little higher, I believe, because it was windier, and it's tough to hit greens out here. So hitting greens and not worrying about, if you have a mistake. Limit the doubles. So you can make every hole's a birdie hole. So don't make a double or worse.
Yeah, and that's actually a great tie-in. Drake, what went into you going out and playing steady golf and having all those birdie opportunities? Because you went out, shot 67 day 1, and followed up with a 67 day 2.
Yeah, so like I said, hitting fairways. I'm normally not in fairways out here. And it makes it a little challenging, but knowing I hadn't had any reps, I'd hit hybrid off the tee some. So I was trying to hit as many fairways as I could, get wedges in my hand, and get on the green because I know I can putt pretty well. So just getting on the green and getting as many birdie looks.
And then I guess the final question, going back to a previous question, what would it mean for you to be the only 4-time champ?
Man, it would be fun because it's really bragging rights to my buddies. And that's what this tournament's all about. So no, it would be a great honor because this tournament's done a lot for youth golf in this community. And just hopefully, one day somebody will look at the rock and be like, who's that Drake Duncan guy? And hopefully it's good things, not just golf, but the person I am or try to be and represent the community.
Congratulations, Drake.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, congratulations. You're the champion of our first flight here at the 2026 Paul Walker Memorial. Tell us about your weekend. What brought you here?
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to play in this tournament. So I grew up playing this course, and it was just a joy to be out here, to be able to play it again, and just kind of, feel the resonance of where I grew up at playing golf.
Yeah, well, you also won the junior tournament back in the day, and you've done this. So, tell us about what it is about Walker that brings you back.
The people, honestly. I think it's the people. Every time you come to Paul Walker, you see the same people. They're just always a joy to play with. They're friendly, and everybody's really nice, good people. So it's just the, I don't know the words to put into it, but it's just the atmosphere of Paul Walker.
So you've played here obviously a lot. Give somebody some pointers. What's the key to being successful here at this golf course?
Well, if you're playing a tournament, I think the best thing to say is, if you have a bad hole, keep your head steady. There's more holes to play. Don't get frustrated, and just play one hole at a time.
Absolutely. So just one quick question for you, Chris. Tell us a little bit about your round today, because I know that was some ups and downs, and what really was your motto going through your round?
Yeah, so of course, starting out, I started out off great. Then I had a couple of rough holes, but I was just telling myself, keep your head on straight, don't get frustrated. There's still plenty of holes to play. Make some pars, maybe get some birdies in there, and just kept grinding it out, really. Just kept trying to do the best I could.
What kind of sets Paul Walker apart as like a tournament atmosphere?
I think it's more of a homey, family type feeling, because you see the same people every year, and they're always here, and it's just such a joy to be around the same people, talk to the same people, knowing that they're still playing in the tournament as well. They keep coming back because they love this tournament.